Hi guys, welcome to another tactical video. This time it's going to be about a Sisters of Battle Deathstar, or at least as close as the Sisters of Battle can probably get to one. Okay, so basically I'm using basic Battle Sisters. You may be wondering why there's a Space Marine Sergeant in there. Well, he's actually a proxy. He's a proxy for Uriah, who I'm sure all Sisters players are familiar with by now. Okay, I'll just steady the camera a bit. Okay, so then, what is in a Sisters Deathstar? Okay, basically, the main thing is, it's a big unit of 20 Battle Sisters. I haven't got 20 here, but imagine there would be, okay? Obviously, you get the ablative wounds, but you also get more shooting power. Sisters are designed to shoot. Their act of faith is basically preferred enemy, but carrying bolters, which means they've got good strength weapons, 24-inch range at rapid fires, and they have the same ballistic skill as a Space Marine. So basically, on shooting alone, they can outshoot Space Marines. Now, they're only toughness 3, which means defensively they're not quite as cracked up, but they still have that 3-up power armor, and they all have a 6-up invulnerable save. So you take 20 Battle Sisters, okay? Now they're scoring, so that's another bonus. It means it's something that can cause the enemy player some problems, especially in late game, because it means they've got to mow through 20 Sisters, and it means you're going to have a really easy time holding on to objectives. Okay. Now then, what do you take? Well, even though I've got flamers here, I would use melter guns. I was just using the ones that are actually painted for this video. So I would take 2 melter guns. The reason I take melter guns and not anything else is that heavy weapons, obviously, you don't want to be snap firing, you want to be firing at full ballistic skill. These are assault weapons, okay? You're still getting the 12-inch range, which is when this unit really comes alive with all the rapid firing, okay? And basically, it's the closest thing that Sisters of Battle can take to deal. Well, it's the closest thing to plasma, which is what you want to take out Space Marines. And because there's so many Space Marines around, basically this unit's designed to deal with mass infantry or anything else like that. Other bonuses, of course, it means it's a lot more effective against vehicles as well. Flamers are quite nice, but in this situation you're going to have so many bolt shots firing that it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you take that. I mean, this is going to end up being an expensive unit, and you'll see why soon. Now, the other upgrades I'd take on the Sister Superior are 2 plasma pistols. Now, for some reason, I haven't used the plasma pistol model here. I just picked out the first one I had. So ignore her power sword. Don't equip them for melee. I mean, melter bombs, yeah, I would take melter bombs maybe, but basically, give her a plasma pistol, okay, and then give her a second plasma pistol, because in the Sisters of Battle Codex, the Sister Superior can actually take 2 plasma pistols if she exchanges both her existing weapons. Now, the benefits of that are obviously it's plasma, okay, and the second benefit is that it's 2 close combat weapons, so she gets an extra attack in close combat as well. Now, you may be wondering why that's so good. I'll explain why soon, but trust me, it is. Basically, this is the closest thing you're going to have to a plasma gun in the unit, because you're firing those 2 shots at 12 inches. The other benefit is, because these guys have preferred enemy as their act of faith, then obviously it means you're re-rolling those 1s when it goes off. So if you roll 1s on the plasma pistol shots, then you get to re-roll them. So, and even then, if it goes through, you're still getting that 3-up armor save, okay? Which is brilliant. It means she's probably going to survive when he gets hot rolls, and she's getting those 2 shots, okay? Now, with her being a character, if she rolls a 6 to hit instead, then, of course, she gets to allocate the wounds how she wants. So because you're using plasma pistols, that's 2 allocated plasma shots. Okay, now you could put those on enemy, well, key enemy personnel in a unit. So rather than putting them on a sergeant, which could get lookouts third away, you could put them on the enemy special weapons, maybe their own plasma guns, maybe their own melter guns, that kind of thing. Or you could put them on heavy weapons. Then they can't look outside them. And because it's plasma, they get no armor save, so chances are you'll kill them, which is brilliant. So you're getting that extra shooting, which is incredibly deadly for the Sister Superior. So you'd shove her in the middle of the squad, obviously, with the melter guns. So that's like 4 anti-marine equivalent weaponry right there. Then obviously you can throw a crack grenade as well, and rapid fire everything else. Okay, brilliant. Now, as I said, you want that preferred enemy rule going off, so that's why I upgrade to a Simulacrum Imperialis. Just try and hold the camera a bit steadier. Yeah, basically it's 20 points, but as I said, it doesn't matter. We're going all out for the upgrades on this one. It's still not that expensive for a Death Star, and it's very effective for what it does, but Simulacrum will let you re-roll a failed act of faith. Okay, which is obviously going to be on a 4-up because of the Sister Superior. Now, to make that even better, you add Uriah Jacobus. Uriah Jacobus is an independent character. He counts as your HQ allowance, and despite everything else he unlocks, he will add +1 to your Act of Faith rolls. So you'll now be getting a successful Act of Faith on a 3+, which is re-rollable, which means you're going to be able to use that preferred enemy. If they break, okay, you're going to also, as long as this is still alive, you're going to also be able to pass Acts of Faith incredibly easily to rally. And what else is good, you can re-roll your faith points because Uriah Jacobus is in the army, and he grants them stubborn. So you're going to be passing those leadership tests incredibly easy. And then, you know, you're going to get that preferred enemy, so your shooting's going to be tremendous. Now, other things Uriah adds is he gives the unit feel no pain. So now you can see where the Deathstar element is coming in. He himself has 3 wounds. He's still toughness 3, but he has a 4-up invulnerable save. So it's not terrible, but basically he's just there to support the rest of the unit. He's not going to do much other than buff them. But basically you're going to have to cut down a hell of a lot of sisters to make this unit ineffective. So basically I just foot slog full 20 sisters plus him across the board, use those Acts of Faith, re-roll them, chances are you'll get them, blast things off the table, mainly infantry. It puts out a severe amount of hurt. The other good thing is that then it makes this unit an extremely powerful close combat unit as well. Because most people are going to be thinking, okay, I can't stay out and shoot these sisters. They're too dangerous. They're going to shoot me off the table, so how do I deal with units shooting me? Well, I'll go in and assault them. Okay, but then the problem is as follows. If you assault this unit, okay, well, first off, each sister will have their 1 attack. That's 20 attacks, okay. They can have preferred enemies, so they're re-rolling those 1s. The Sister Superior will have 3 attacks, because she'll have 2 close combat weapons, and then 2 base as well. Okay. Uriah gives everyone in the unit an extra attack. Okay. So, how many is that? That's like 4 for the Sister Superior and 2 for everyone else. So 44 attacks, not including Uriah's own attacks, which are quite good. He gets 6 on the charge. Okay, that's if you get assaulted. Okay, and bear in mind you still got the feel no pain, you still got stubborn, and you get that Overwatch fire as well. That's a hell of a lot of Overwatch fire. Okay, basically you're gonna, unless it's an incredibly tough Deathstar unit itself, or it's severely like covered in power swords, that kind of thing, you're gonna do pretty well in holding up in an assault. And then obviously you could charge a different unit in. If you've seen the hammer blow video with the Battle Conclave, you'd charge them in that situation, and they'd fight the fight for you. That doesn't mean these are bad though. If this unit charges in, and don't forget you got the grenades and stuff as well, this unit charges in, everyone gets the +1 attack from him, everyone gets the +1 attack for charging, and of course they'll have 1 attack base. So think how many attacks that is, okay? And the other benefit is that he lets you re-roll failed hit rolls on the turn you charge. So you're going to hit a hell of a lot. That's going to be a hell of a lot of attacks. Basic attacks, yes. But that doesn't matter, because you're going to do a hell of a lot of damage. Okay? Now if you get challenged, just decline it with Uriah. You do not want to accept challenges. Keep them alive, okay? It doesn't matter that they won't get to attack. One of them's going to get to attack, okay? Sorry. Yeah. So, bear that in mind. Okay, and pretty much they all hold up pretty well. I've never had this unit die outright. I've had them get whittled down quite a lot, but it takes such a tremendous amount to kill off this unit, and it's just one troop unit at the end of the day, that the rest of the army just runs rampant. They're even better in cover. I mean, just try taking them out, and if nothing else, you're always getting that 6-up invulnerable save, and adding that feel no pain. Don't forget the lookout stars on the characters. Okay, basically be able to traipse across the field, murder everything you come across, seize an objective at the end. It's basically just a steamroller. So yeah, give it a try. I've had good success with it. I wouldn't run it all the time. As I say, it's quite expensive, and it means Uriah can't be with a Battle Conclave at the time. But you can still take a Battle Conclave, and if this unit's getting whittled down, just make him leave the unit and join the Battle Conclave instead. Or vice versa, if you were running him with the Battle Conclave. So yeah, let me know if you guys try it yourselves. Let me know how successful it is. I will have an in-depth Battle Sisters video very soon. Feel free to check out my other videos and let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.